Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take the source material, boil it down, and give you the key insights, basically, that shortcut to knowing what's important. And today, we're diving into the world of watches, of horology, specifically a really positive review of one particular watch, the Nomos Club Sport Neomatik Worldtimer. So, our mission for you today, we want to unpack why this watch is getting called, one of the best value for money watches out there this year. What makes its features tick? What's so brilliant about them? And maybe more broadly, what does this tell us about craftsmanship, about innovation in the luxury watch world? If you've ever wondered what makes a watch special, or maybe you're searching for that sweet spot between function and style, yeah, you're in the right place.
It's fascinating, really, because the source makes a very strong argument for this watch. It's not just saying it looks nice. It highlights the value, yes, but also the technical side, the clever design thinking. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty, the details behind those claims. Things like the movement, their own in-house movement.
The Neomatik, right.
Exactly, the Neomatik, known for being slim, automatic. And then there's this really smart Worldtimer complication. It's more than just a good watch. You could almost see it as Nomos making a statement.
That's a great way to put it. And yeah, the source doesn't pull any punches. It says, what was it? Hands down, one of the best value for money watches of the year.
Right.
That really makes you stop and think, okay, what magic is Nomos using here? It seems to be a mix of things. Looks great. Apparently, it's a really compact for a Worldtimer. The complication is super easy to use. And like you said, that in-house movement. And this all comes in at, EUR 3,760 on the textile strap. Or a bit more, 3,940 on the steel bracelet. That price definitely catches your eye.
It absolutely does. And that value for money thing, it's important because it's not just cheap, right? It's about getting features you'd usually expect to pay a lot more for.
Right.
You take the in-house movement. That alone often pushes the price way up. It shows they're serious about making their own stuff. For Nomos to pack that in, plus a complex Worldtimer at this price, wow. It says a lot about how they operate. Maybe a deliberate choice to say, hey, luxury can be excellent and accessible.
Right, not just exclusive.
Exactly. It kind of challenges the old way of pricing high-end watches.
So, okay, how do they manage it? Let's get into the actual watch, the specifics. First up, size. It's 40 millimeters across and only 9.9 millimeters thick, which sounds pretty slim.
Yeah, remarkably slim for what it does.
All polished stainless steel. It's got a screw-down crown, that Worldtimer pusher we'll talk about, sapphire crystal front and back. Oh, and 100 meters water resistant. Pretty versatile.
That compact size is really key for wearability. Oh, definitely. A 40 by just under 10 millimeter profile. That's going to sit well on almost anyone's wrist. It makes it a genuine daily wear option, not just a special occasion thing. And it still feels solid, with that 100-meter water resistance. Yeah. Plus, sapphire on both sides. Watch folks love seeing the movement. It shows the brand cares about the craft inside and out.
Okay, so it wears well. Good start. But a watch isn't just specs, is it? It's the face, the dial that usually grabs you first. And here, the Nomos seems to really deliver aesthetically. You've got two main options.
Yeah.
A really nice blue or a silver dial, both with what they call a sunray-brushed finish.
Gives that radiating look.
Yeah, exactly, kind of shimmering. And both have a contrasting blue city ring. There are also some colorful limited editions, but only on the bracelet, apparently. The dial also has a little 24-hour home time display and a small seconds dial.
And the way they've laid that all out, the sunray finish, that blue ring, it looks good, sure, but it's also really clear, legible. Integrating those subdials without making it look messy, that's smart design. Very clean, very intuitive, feels very, Nomos, very German design.
Okay, clean design, good specs.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the party trick, the thing the source called brilliantly done, the Worldtimer complication. It sounds almost too simple. You press a pusher next to the crown, and it jumps the main hour hand and the city ring forward together, 1 hour at a time. That sounds super user-friendly, but Worldtimers can be, fiddly. What did Nomos actually do here to make it so practical?
Well, this is where the clever engineering comes in. A lot of Worldtimers, they can be a pain to set. Multiple steps, pulling the crown out just so. Nomos basically built this single pusher system. Press it, boom, hour hand moves. City ring moves, you're set for the new time zone. It just works.
Oh, okay.
It's genuinely elegant. Like finding a clever hidden feature, it makes a pretty high-end complication feel effortless, which is fantastic if you actually travel.
And driving all this, you mentioned the movement. The in-house automatic caliber DUW3302.
That's the one.
It runs at 21,600 vibrations per hour, 42-hour power reserve. Standard stuff.
Or the Power reserve, 42 hours? Yeah, that's fairly standard for a modern automatic. The vibration rate gives you that nice smooth sweep of the second hand. But the key thing is in-house. That DW32R2 is the heart of the value proposition here. It means Nomos designed it, Nomos makes it, they control everything. That vertical integration, making your own movements, it's a big deal for quality, for precision, and often, surprisingly, for managing costs compared to buying movements from outside. And being automatic, self-winding, just means it keeps running as long as you wear it regularly. Very convenient.
Right. So let's try and rack this up. What does this all mean for you listening in? We've kind of dissected this Nomos Club Sport Neomatik Worldtimer. It's a watch that seems to punch way above its weight, suggesting maybe luxury isn't always about the highest price. Sometimes it's about smart design. We've seen the specs, 40mm by 9.9mm, polished steel, 100-meter water resistance, making it wearable, tough enough. We've seen the look, that nice sunray dial, the Blue City ring, and the engine inside, the in-house DUW3202. And that price around EUR 3,760 to 3,940, depending on the strap, really puts it in the running for that best value title, doesn't it? It's like getting something really high spec without the usual high spec price tag.
Exactly. And connecting it to the bigger picture, I think this watch shows that real value comes from blending things thoughtfully. The design, the usefulness, the in-house skill, that world timer pusher, the brilliantly done part. It's a perfect example of how smart thinking can make something complex feel simple. It makes a high-end feature genuinely easy for anyone to use. And that whole approach, accessible excellence, clever solutions, it's really making waves in the luxury market.
It really does make you appreciate the quiet genius in some designs, you know? How the simplest seeming solutions are often the smartest, the most functional, and proof that real innovation doesn't always have to cost the earth.
Which kind of leaves us with a question for you to think about. In a world just packed with choices, what does value truly mean for the things you choose? Is it just the materials, the brand name, the story behind it? Or is it maybe the cleverness, the ingenuity, how well it actually works, and maybe even simplifies a little part of your life, something to mull over?